Alright, I'm going to try to dive into what we do in terms of marketing. Sorry, my sweatshirt is choking me. I'm going to dive into what we do for marketing. So when I get a new listing, there is a little menu sheet that my assistant prints out for me, and I just check what type of marketing I want. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Y'all, that's my car sneeze. I can't even hold it in if I try. Woo! Eyes are watering. Anyway. There's a menu of services. So, like, when I'm going around the house, I'm taking notes. So, when I ask for a home tour, let me take a look at the property. I'm actually writing down all the features of the house. I'm writing down bedroom 2 down, bedroom 3 up, expandable, ceiling fans throughout, 2-inch laminate blinds, all the features. I'm also asking them the age of their HVAC unit, the age of the roof, all the things, because I'm actually writing my description in anticipation of getting the listing at the listing appointment. And then I will say I want 25 pictures, 40 pictures in the MLS, because our MLS allows us to have 40 pictures. I will say whether or not we're going to do an open house, whether or not we want aerial photography or aerial photography plus aerial videography. I'll check whether or not we want a floor plan. Also check whether we want a virtual walkthrough, which is also something we can do. Also virtual staging. So those are the main pieces that I want to identify what we're going to do with the house. And then over and above is post on the Facebook market groups, send it out to our sphere of influence, circle prospect to announce the listing. Hi, we've just listed the property on Main Street. I understand that you live in the such and such subdivision. I'm not trying to solicit your listing. I just want to invite you to take a look at the new listing in your neighborhood and help us find an amazing buyer for it. Do you know anybody in your world that might be interested in, do you know anybody who would be interested in being your neighbor? Or what do I say? Do you know anybody? Oh, do you know anybody that's looking who you would really want to be as your neighbor? And that usually gets them like, that's a different way of asking me that question. So anyway, we do that. We will also do what's called reverse prospecting. Reverse prospecting is where I go through my database. I have like 19,000 people in there because I've been a realtor for so long. And they're all at various stages of buying. Some have already bought, some have moved out of the area. But anyway, reverse prospecting is where I take the listing once it's live and I match it to all the active buyers in our database who are also looking for property that fit that criteria. And then I'll do an analysis of like who should I reach out to and who should I not. Because some people have their aunts looking for houses, and I'm not going to send it to them. But some people, and they'll also see like, oh, if they've been looking 4 years ago, I probably won't send it to them. But if they've been looking pretty much in the last year or so, I might send them a text and say, hey, I noticed you were looking at houses that fit this house's criteria. We just listed one. Would you like to go take a look at it? And you never know. Sometimes you're like, no, but oh my gosh, what a great follow-up system you have. Like, I haven't really reached out to you in a while, so thanks. So there's multiple reasons for why we do it, but it usually, produces a good result. And then if I have, I also look at the agents who sell a lot in that subdivision, and I might send the PDF flyer to them and say, hey, just so you know, help me find a buyer for this. Lots of the ways that we market, and those are just a few. Oh, also we're premiumly placed on Zillow and Realtor and all the other sites. So there's like 156, I think, websites we are premiumly placed on, which means our listings usually pop up above all the others that don't pay for that premium placement. And yeah, I think that's it. We also do like social media content. So if it's a really cool house, like the one I just listed on Haystack in Cordova, I'll do a video series about all the fun things that I like about it. Because I don't want to talk about like, hello, welcome to 8702 Haystack. Please enter. No, I don't do it like that. I'm like, hey, it's not every day that you find a house that's so super cool. Let me come show you my favorites about the house or whatever. So, I'm trying to make it exciting. And what else? I don't know. That's pretty much it. We'll do just listed postcards, just pended postcards, just sold postcards. We can even do open house postcards. I don't know. We have a pretty in-depth marketing plan. If the house is taking a while to sell, we'll also do what's called a progressive open house, where we'll reach out to the other agents who have other houses on the market, and we will try to get them some, we'll try to get, I'm trying to think, I'm like passing Target, like I got to go to Target, but anyway, I'll go in a little bit. We'll also reach out to all the agents in the subdivision who have houses that are sitting for a minute and ask them if they want to do an open house. We're like, 1 o'clock is their house, 1:15 is our, whatever. That's an option too. We partner with lenders to put their data in our house. We partner with Envoy. There's a lot of stuff that you do. And then I guess the other thing that we do, most importantly, after all of that, is we monitor the results of what we're currently doing, and we increase what we're doing on what works, and we stop doing what doesn't work. So we don't just continuously do things that don't work. Hopefully that gives you guys a nice snapshot of what we do, and if you want any further details about it, I'm happy to let you know. But I hope you guys have a great day.